What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for jumping on over here. Today I just want to quickly talk about, get my first impressions about the Gowutar HH17. And I want to thank Gowutar for sending this to me. I've been contemplating in getting a red dot for a while, and for my P365 to make it a little bit easier to have better accuracy. It's a smaller gun, so sometimes I feel I can have better accuracy on larger ones. So I'm very excited to try this out. But first off, I would just like to give a couple points about it. Right here, you see we have a battery side compartment, so no need to take the optic off or anything to put the battery. Very easy to change. We got our windage over here. We got our up and down over here. And here is the brightness settings for the red dot. Turning it on, brightness settings. What's really cool about it is, and I'm going to see if I can get this on camera, is that if you hold down the up button, do we get that? Let's see if we can get this on camera. It can change the different types of dot. There we go. Now that's a regular red dot. 2, 3. Now that's a 46 MOA circle. Hold it again. And it is a 46 MOA with a red dot in the middle. So that's really cool to me. And this also has a shake awake option. If you leave this down for 4 minutes, it'll turn off by itself, so it'll save battery. Let's see if we can get it off camera. I'm gonna pause this, let this shut off by itself. I'm gonna pick it up and see if it works. See if the shake away option works. Let's give it a try. All right. So it seems to be off now, turned off by itself. Let's see if it turns back on. You ready? 1, 2, just a slight tap. 1, 2, 3. And boom, it went on. Just from a little slight tap. That is amazing. You guys see that? That's amazing. Let's get it on the firearm. Let's try it out. Alright, so I'm at the range. I got the optic installed. And I had to be discreet about this because people don't like it when you walk around with cameras. Wasn't sure people would mind. But here it is. And it looking pretty nice. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a go. So to avoid giving you a headache, I muted the sounds of the range. And my first impressions were, it took a while, it took a few rounds for me to get used to it. The first few rounds were way off, but as I started shooting a little more and more, I started getting the hang of it. Again, this is probably the case with any optic, not just Gowutar's. So if you're new to optics like I am, I think this is a great budget option to try. Alright, so my first impression, for me personally, this is my first red dot. And I've seen the Holosuns and the other more expensive ones. Those can be really, really pricey. So for your first red dot, I highly suggest to try this out. Gowutar is actually offering my viewers a 20% discount until June 30th. So check it out in the description. And we'll see how this holds up. Let's see. But overall, very nice experience. It's going to take a little bit of a learning curve, as it is, I see, for me. But I'm really enjoying it so far. Thank you very much. Please subscribe. See you in the next one.